What's up, everybody? This is Crank by Neef Beats at Hit Club Studios, and today we're gonna go over naming your inputs and outputs. And this is a very easy thing to do in Pro Tools. They make it very easy for you. Um, Naming your outputs and inputs, or inputs and outputs, however you want to say it, are important because it speeds up your routing process and it gives you more time for other things. Also, you could be maybe doing some sight processing, meaning like if you see, instead of looking for the reverb or memorizing what output you made it, or what pathway you put it on. If you just see reverb 1, okay, that's reverb 1. Or if you see long reverb, that's long reverb. So you can do some sight processing because you've already named everything and you wouldn't have to go searching for it or ever be confused. All right. So let's just get started. There's a few ways that you can do this. So in order to name an input or output, it's fairly easy. You can just go to, okay, so I kind of have these jumbled around almost, but let's say we have a reverb send here. Is this H delay? Yes, that's H delay. Let's say we can call this long reverb. So you go to where I know my reverb's there. So I'll rename it long verb. And by doing that, every time that pops up, so now I can see long verb right here. It's named long verb. And I know anytime, anywhere else on here, I have this routed to long verb, long verb. And you don't have to do that, but it just helps you memorize where everything is, and that is what you want to do in Pro Tools. Now, I'm not sure if there's a way to do this. Well, I don't think I can operate the IOs because I'm streaming right now. Right? Oh, I do remember. I do remember being able to before. Oh, it's still playing. Anyway, so we go to IOs. So as you can see, long verb. Then you could just go down. Bus 3 and 4 is usually like my beat aux. That's what I usually send the beats through. Bus 1 and 2 is usually the vocal aux, the main vocal aux. Things of that nature. So there's different ways that you can actually, change the name of your bus IOs. And in doing that, and you can do this in any DAW, but, this is just showing you for Pro Tools. It's probably easier in other ones, and I'm not sure. But now, as you can see, main vocal aux, beat aux, beat aux. So, and I could even change that to master output. just to just what do they call that? What's I can't think of the word. Not specialized, but just to make it your own. And just to help you see things in the mix. Like let's say in this session you have more than one reverb. As you can see, I have another reverb right here. So I could take this and I could say drum percussion. I mean drum reverb. I guess I meant to say percussion reverb, but who cares? Same thing. So now I know that whenever I send anything to drum reverb, what reverb I have loaded to any track with that on it, and I know where it's going without having to follow a pathway. So that is the benefits of naming your inputs and outputs, and that's just a very simple way of doing it. But there's loads of things you could rename, tracks, of course. You can customize a lot of things in Pro Tools, and all you have to do is just take the time out. And also, once you do this once, usually you don't have to do it again. You can save this in your I/O settings, and it'll apply to every session. And you can do that by going in your I/Os and just, going in there, naming everything or whatever. And then you go down here and you press OK. Another way to save those settings is to make a template. So go ahead and just so you don't lose it, because you could save a template to your hard drive, but make a template, name everything, have everything how you want it, all the tracks you think you're gonna need, and then make the tracks that you probably won't need available ASAP, inactive, and just organization is key when it comes to mixing, especially when you're getting bigger files, bigger sessions. So you just want to stay on top of that. And that's everything that we're going to go over today. Like, follow, and subscribe.